Yo, if you score on me and you watch that replay, it's done. Don't do it. I'ma hit you with like 100 drag backs. I'ma park the bus. We gonna hold the ball all day and have a lovely old time. No cap. I can run the game in sandals. No long talk, don't ramble. If I score once, it's done. I'ma hold the ball, you won't have fun. Pass around the back, no shame. It's more than just a game. If you promise me elite, I'ma sell my mom's soul today.
Gold one, all I had is gold one. All I had is gold one, I'm stuck in gold one. All I had is gold one, I can't hit Elite 3. You can never see me in Elite, no.
What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy 1 Star a Week for the you and now watching another episode of the Broke Boy Road to Glory. And as you guys know, we are in the trenches. We are in the midst of Saturday Weekend League gameplay. But first and foremost, I gotta say up the goddamn Toffees. They finally beat Liverpool at Anfield for the first time in like 21, 22 years. And to commemorate that, I'm wearing the oldest Everton jersey I know, or I have. This is when Chang was their sponsor. Let me get up for you. And yeah, I'm bewildered. I can't actually believe that we've beat Liverpool after losing to Fulham at home. But yo, they put in the shift, guys. Richarlison is finally back on the score sheet. And Liverpool look like they might not even make the Europa League. So it's happy days. I could take 10 losses in the weekend league back to back, but you can't tell me nothing this weekend because Everton is up and Liverpool is blue. But yeah, next thing we gotta talk about here is the icon swaps promo. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. We have nothing good to say about the promo. Unfortunately, a lot of the icons they have on offer for the icon swaps are not that great. We have Deco, which I think is probably the best value out of all of them. He's only seven icon swaps, and he looks like a very decent card. Overmars is decent as well. So if you want to get more than one, I think Overmars and Deco is a good combination. Baggio at 17 swaps. I'm not really a fan of. Neither am I a fan of 13 swaps for Blanc. And you might be wondering, yo, 1 Star, what are you going to do with these icon swaps? And I think I've made my choice. I'm going to be taking the 81-25 or the 25-81 plus pack and the prime icon moments pack. I think that's the way we're going to go. None of those icons, I think, excite me too much. By the time we can unlock somebody like Baggio, it'll already be like April. So what's the point of that? Deco, while he does help my team chem-wise with my Ronaldo, is not somebody really that particularly excites me. And yeah, I think we're going to go with that combo. Let me know in the comment section down below. Which icon swaps are you going to go for? EA did also drop a Showdown SBC that was absolutely horrible. We have Zinchenko, who's actually killing in real life, and he does deserve a special card. But 300k. Come on, EA. Come on, EA. You know better than that. And we have Herman, but nobody wants a medium-high attacker. He's 130k. And if Mönchengladbach somehow win, he's still not going to be the best card in the world. So those are my thoughts on the recent content that EA has dropped. Let me show you guys the transfer list because we have sold quite a few things. Carlos Alberto is now gone. We bought him for $890. We sold him for $960. We have made a small cheeky profit. Verratti, who has been a long-time servant of the club, is now gone. We had to sell him to make some changes. This guy, I don't even know how to say his name, but he's gone. We packed him recently. We bought and sold Griezmann to do the La Liga icon swaps. But I'm not really going to rush with the icon swaps because, as I said, I'm going to be going for the prime icon moments pack. So there's no real reason to rush. The rest of the stuff on my transfer list is old. I did clear out a few silvers. And you know what? Let me show you guys the new team because there's icon moments in packs. And I think the icon moments promo is all about trying the players that were not quite meta before and now have gotten a boost to make them possibly a meta card. And today we're going to be talking about prime icon moments Veron. And this is a card that I feel like gets slept on every single year amidst the Bollocks, the Gerards, the Hullets of this world. There is a medium ground. There is this Veron card, and his prime, his middle card, I'm usually fans of every year. This year's the first year I've never tried him, but here we are. We're trying his moments card. He's 6'1". He has medium work rates. He's right-footed with a 3-star, 4-star combination, as you guys see here. I have played 7 games with him, all of them in the weekend league, and he has 3 goals. and 4 assists from the CM position in the 3-4-1-2. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want more content like this, do me a big solid and hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, as always, do me a big favor and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home, as always, for rocking with me, for watching this video, for watching this series. So let us look at this card, because Veron is a card that nobody uses. I can honestly say I can only remember facing him this year a handful of times, and he's not particularly a memorable card. But when you look at this card, he has some interesting boosts to make him possibly a meta card on this game. Of course, that pace has gotten a boost, but you might be wondering, 79 pace, is that good enough at this stage of the game? We're gonna find out. His shooting stats on the face stat looks amazing, but 79 finishing is not that great. The rest of his stats though look amazing as far as shooting goes. Passing wise, he's gonna look like a beast. Dribbling wise, I really like him, because I think dribbling in the midfield is super important this year. Defending wise, he looks more like a box to box than a pure CDM, but physically he's gonna bring some sauce with a 91 stamina, the 84 strength, and the 92 aggression. So you know what? I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna jump into the weekend league gameplay. I'm gonna let you guys know how my weekend league has went, and I'm gonna let you guys know, is Veron worth it? Let's go. Yeah, so Veron is gonna be selling for 1.4 million on the PS4 market. Is he worth it? I would say not at 1.4 million, unfortunately, but when he does drop inevitably to maybe around 1,900,000, I think he's actually a very good card. We're gonna break down the stats, starting with the pace. He has 79 pace, and I did throw a shadow cam style, which brings that more like up to 89 pace. And in game, I will say he wasn't really super quick, but he wasn't really slow either. He doesn't feel super sluggish. He doesn't really have that heavy feel to him. But at the same time, I wouldn't really classify him as somebody who covers a lot of ground in the midfield due to his pace. I think he's somewhere in the middle. His acceleration out of the skill moves was half decent. Nothing crazy. Overall, I gotta give this guy's pace a 7.5 out of 10. He shouldn't be your fastest midfielder, but if you compare him with somebody a little bit quicker than him, maybe somebody a little bit more agile than him, I think he's quick enough for his role. Next, we'll talk about shooting, and I have a lot of things to say here. The first of which is his penalties are nuts. 98 penalties on the card means that if you need a penalty taker, he's gonna be there for you. The next thing I noticed with him was his attack positioning. The timing of his runs, the positioning of his runs were very nice. His finishing was very decent, and because of his 96 shot power, as long as you hit that thing on target, you have a very good chance of scoring. His long shots were brilliant. Unfortunately, I didn't score any, but I did test the keeper a few times. Overall, this guy's shooting is an 8 out of 10. If you're looking for a box-to-box CM that could show up in the box and score some goals, this guy's gonna do a very decent job at that. Next, we'll talk about his passing, and this was by far my favorite part of this card. If you want a deep line playmaker, this guy ticks all the boxes. His passing was absolutely phenomenal, and that's saying a lot, because I have him paired, or I have him on the same team as Team of the Year Mbappe, Team of the Year Alexander-Arnold, Curtis Jones, players like that, players who have very high technical ability, and this guy was one of the best passers on my team. His driven passes were on the mark every single time with the perfect weighting. His through balls were immaculate, and overall, I gotta give this guy's passing a 10 out of 10. If you want a center defensive mid with some strength to him, but at the same time with the finesse of a Pirlo, this Veron card is gonna definitely take those boxes. Next, we'll talk about his dribbling, because you might be wondering, yo, 1-star, is he press resistant? Is he gonna feel heavy? Is he gonna feel clunky? And what I will say is that he pleasantly surprised me, because I've used a lot of center defensive mids on this game with his profile, and they tend to feel heavy, they tend to feel clunky, especially in delay. And let me tell you guys, I faced a lot of delay today, but this Veron card did a very good job in delay. He's actually very smooth on the ball. His body type is stocky, but not too much, so that helps him as far as his turning ability goes. And his close control is actually class. He has 94 ball control, 85 dribbling, and 92 composure. So if you want somebody that can make love to pressure, if you want somebody that is press resistant, this Veron card is going to be able to do that for you and more. Overall, this guy's dribbling is an 8.5 out of 10. For a big midfielder, this guy feels insanely smooth on the ball. Next, we'll talk about his defending, and you might be wondering, is he good enough to play CDM? I would say yes. Should he be your main CDM? I would say not quite, but he does put in a very good shift defensively. What really stands out is his tackling. His stand tackle is very nice at 82, and what really helps his stand tackle is his body type. He's fairly big in game, as well as his aggression at 92 and his strength at 84. So he goes into the challenge with great accuracy, but at the same time, he has that power, that strength to push people off and get possession of the ball when he wins it back. His 84 interceptions with his long legs and his 77 defensive awareness were actually very good. He was always at the right place and at the right time. And overall, I have to give his defending an 8 out of 10. In the 2 CDM pairing, I think he's going to be very good. As a third defensive CDM, maybe in the 3 midfield or 3-man midfield, he's going to be very good as well. Just don't make him your main CDM, and I think he's going to do absolutely brilliant for you. Finally, we'll be talking about his physical, and I did touch on it earlier. His aggression and strength is definitely noticeable in game. He's very hard to get off the ball when he shields, and when he knocks people off the ball, he tends to get possession of the ball because of his aggression, his strength, everything like that. His 91 stamina means he lasts all game, and 72 jumping, while it doesn't look that great on paper, is good enough for somebody who's 6'1" in the midfield. Overall, this guy's physical is a 9 out of 10. Alright guys, so what's the final verdict on this card? I think Veron is a class midfielder to bring into your side. He's somebody who could be an attacking CDM. He's somebody who could be a third CM. He's somebody who has a lot of talent on the ball, who has a lot of talent playmaking wise, and he could put his shift in physically and defensively. His shooting is very good, and if you want an all-around CM, that's an icon. I think he's one of the best options once he does drop into that 1 million coin range. Overall, I gotta give him an 8.5 out of 10. He's a great card, and I highly suggest him. Alright guys, so you might be wondering how the weekend league has went. And unfortunately, we have gotten off to a late start in the weekend league. I will be clamoring to hit gold 3 at this rate. We have only played 7 games. Each game has been insanely delayed. It's been very annoying to play, to say the least, but we are 5-2, and it's not the best record in the world. It's not the worst record in the world. It just is what it is. I don't think I'm even going to get the 18 wins this weekend to get the icon swap. Like I said, I'm not too fussed about that. But we will be getting at least 10 to get the extra icon pick, or not the icon pick, the red player pick, and we will be getting at least gold 3 at the very least. Let me know in the comment section down below how your weekend league experience has went. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next episode, but until then.